So today we are out at the pond, and as you can see, it's pretty turbid, pretty murky looking water. We're gonna run some tests and see if we can figure out what we can do to eliminate some of this. Now, we do know that we have carp out here, so they may be part of the problem, nosing around in that mud and getting stuff stirred up. But it could also be that those clay particles do not want to settle down and they're kind of stuck mid-column in the water. So we're going to collect some samples today and run some tests and see what we come up with. That's the first sample. I'll take some from different parts of the lake. Second sample. Right here, we're gonna get our third sample. So here we have our 3 samples of water. Doesn't really look too bad, but we definitely would like to have even more clarity within our pond for the fish. So we'll go run some tests and see what we come up with. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're gonna do an experiment here. So in here there is 3 different samples of pond water, and our pond is a little murky and we're trying to eliminate some of that murkiness. So we've heard that gypsum. Okay, so
let's put some gypsum.
Just wait. What we have here, our pond is a little murky. Now, those do not look too murky, but trust me, our pond is murky. And we've heard that gypsum will settle those clay particles down to the bottom of the pond, or to the bottom of the container. So we've got one that we're just gonna let sit with nothing in it. We've got one with a gypsum rock, this little piece of rock here. And then we got one with crushed up gypsum. We're gonna put that one in here. We're gonna test them out and see which one filters out that clay.
It's a lot dirtier from the top.
What is? Oh, if you look down in there?
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty murky in there. Isn't that? Okay, so go ahead and pour some of that in there. I don't think you need all of it. That's good.
No, all of it would work.
All right, and then why don't you drop that one in there, Rick? Okay.
Now, how long do we have to wait?
We're gonna wait a day or 2 and just kind of check and see how they go.
Okay, should I shake it?
Is it on tight?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and shake it.
Is this on tight? So I gotta shake it. I gotta shake it. I got it. You put it in. You put it in.
Shake it around.
You get this heat. No, darling, don't shake that one. That one's fine. That one's.
Oh, you can still shake it.
Okay, so it's been a day, and what do we notice here?
really seeing too much. Looks like some of that sediment is on the bottom. Kind of a little bit there. They all kind of look about the same. That was our one that didn't have anything in it, huh?
And it looks the cleanest.
It's weird.
No, this one's got a...
Unscrew this top. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see that.
It still looks the same.
Let's see that one. Does that one look like on the bottom? There's like some silt on the bottom. So it looks like our brown water will settle down as long as there's not stuff stirring it up. My guess is it is the carp and the catfish that are stirring it up at the pond.
And that's why we shoot them with the bow and arrow.
That's why we shoot them with the bow and arrow, or we catch them and set them up on the bank, huh?
For the coyotes.
Feed the coyotes, huh? So this is our one that had the crushed gypsum in it. And if you see, I don't know if you can see how clear that is or not, but if I stick this pencil in there and kind of wipe across the bottom, you can see that film right there. So it looks like we did get some settling on the bottom with the gypsum one, the crushed up gypsum. So let's check the others and see what they look like. Hey Slater, come help me open this way. Oh. Yeah, okay, this one had the gypsum rock in it. We also do have some settling there, so that you can see the clay did settle down on the bottom. You can see that there when I wipe across that with the eraser. There's our piece of gypsum right there. We won't be able to tell with our test one because Slater decided to shake it up. So we'll have to wait till that one settles down to see if
the one that doesn't have anything in it.
Right. We were gonna wait and see if that just settled down on its own or if it needed some gypsum to settle it down.
I don't think it's
Okay. So this was our one that didn't have anything in it. Let's see if any of the clay settled on the bottom of that one. I don't see anything there, but this one also happened to have been shaken up right before doing this, so we'll have to wait for that one to settle. See if that settles it. Okay, so here are all three. The crushed gypsum, the normal gypsum, and nothing. And as you can see, it all settled down to the bottom. Very clear. So we do have some turbidity at the pond, and looks like our main source of turbidity is the carp. So we are going to eliminate as much as we can and see if we can clear up our water for our bass. Okay, so here's the results. all three of these ended up the same in clarity. The sediment settled to the bottom of all three. What I did here, I actually decided to shake it up to see, and it is a lot more cloudy once you shake it up. You can see the other two are not shaken. So if we did shake those, let's just try that. You can see how cloudy it's going to get. So you can see we thought our pond was clear when we first got these, and we thought, oh, that's pretty clear. But after you let it sit for a couple of days, the water really clears up. So we know that we've got a turbidity problem, and we are going to remedy that by eliminating as many carp and catfish from the pond as we possibly can.